Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Tech Talk series, episode 1, proudly presented by ICE School of Computing and Emerging Technologies. Today's theme is one that defines our digital generation, the future of computing, AI, cybersecurity. We are living in a world where our phones, cars, homes, and even hospitals are powered by these technologies that are learning, adapting, and connecting at lightning speed. So the big question is how these technologies are really shaping our future. Joining me are two talented computing students, Ahmad, who will take us into the exciting worlds of artificial intelligence, and Amtuk Soliha, who will guide us through cloud computing and cybersecurity. Two pillars that power and protect our digital lives. Thank you for being here, and let's begin. Ahmad, let's start with you. AI seems to be a part of everything, from our phones to hospitals. Can you start by explaining what artificial intelligence really is?
Sure, Saliham. See, artificial intelligence, or as we call it, AI, is the ability of machines to perform tasks that require human intelligence. Tasks such as thinking, learning, reasoning, and decision making. To put it simply, it's about teaching machines to think and learn like humans, but with incredible speed and accuracy.
That's fascinating. It's almost like giving computer a mind of their own.
Exactly. See, AI has been around for decades, but what's different now is the power of data and computing. Here's a fun fact for you. Every 60 seconds, over 200,000 Google searches are being processed by AI models, and over 500 hours of YouTube uploads are also being processed by the same AI models. That is how much data that is fueling in our today's intelligence system.
Wow, that's mind-blowing. So, Ahmad, how did AI evolve to reach this point?
You see, in the beginning, AI systems were just simple rule-based programs. They can only do what we explicitly require them to do. Then came machine learning and deep learning, and that is where the game changed entirely. Now, AI learns patterns directly from massive data sets. For example, AI can now analyze millions of medical images and predict early signs of cancer much better and accurately than any human doctor.
That's incredible. So, AI is not just futuristic, it's saving lives today.
Absolutely. Here's another fun fact for you. Now, I won't exactly consider a fun fact, it's a very major example. Google's DeepMind created a program called AlphaFold that solved a 50-year-old biology problem, predicting protein structures. See, this will revolutionize medicine and drug development.
That's impressive. What about the business side? How are companies use AI?
Well, according to recent reports, 18% of global companies have already started to integrate AI, or should we say artificial intelligence, in some form or manner. From automating customer support to predicting future trends, analyzing logistics, and also with data trends. And the global AI market is presumed to reach a solid $1.3 trillion by 2030. So at this point, I believe it's safe to say that AI is no longer just a luxury. I guess we can call it a necessity at this point.
That really shows how AI is driving the future. Are there any challenges?
Well, of course there are. See, the biggest challenges are ethics, bias, and job displacement fears. AI needs to be transparent, fair, and explainable. And remember humans, remember people, that AI is not here to take over humans, rather it's here to amplify human potential.
Beautifully said. Before we move on to our next topic, do you have one last fun fact for our audience?
Sure. Did you know the term artificial intelligence was first coined in 1956 in Dartmouth College? But only in the last decade, with cloud computing and big data, do we truly get to see its actual potential.
That's a perfect transition because our next topic, cloud computing, is exactly what made AI possible at such a large scale. So, Abdul Soliha, cloud computing sounds like it's everywhere but invisible. So, can you explain what it really means?
Sure, Salika. Cloud computing simply means storing and accessing data and software over the internet instead of your local computer. Think of it as renting space and power in massive data centers on-prem companies like Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud.
So it's like we don't have to carry the hardware anymore. We just have to connect it online.
Exactly. It's flexible, scalable, and efficient. For example, Netflix runs completely on the cloud. Every time you stream a movie, it delivers from servers thousands of miles away milliseconds. And here's a stunning fact. Over 90% of internet data now passes through cloud data centers. Every night, those servers handles more than 100 terabytes of new data worldwide.
That's massive. No wonder companies are shifting everything to the cloud.
Yes, and they are saving money too. Studies show that business adopting the cloud and reduce IT costs up to 40% and deploy applications 300% faster than before.
Incredible. What type of cloud services are there?
There are three main models: infrastructure as a service, virtual machine storage, platform as a service for developers to build apps, software as a service like Gmail, Dropbox, or Zoom. Together, they have created a digital ecosystem that keeps the world connected.
And what about the global impact?
Yes, this alone holds 33% of the global cloud infrastructure market. The cloud also powers government services, hospitals, e-commerce, and even space explorations. NASA's Mars rover sent data back through the cloud.
There's a wow moment right there.
And a funny one. Even when you ask Alexa a question, your voice is sent to the cloud for analysis. So technically, the cloud is what makes us smart.
That is fascinating. With so much data in the cloud, security must be a concern, right?
Absolutely. And that leads us perfectly into our next discussion, cybersecurity. The shield protecting everything we just talked about.
So out of Solika, the cloud sounds powerful, but it also seems very risky. Tell us, what exactly is cybersecurity?
Cybersecurity is the practice of protecting systems, networks, and data from digital attacks. Every second, hackers attempt new ways to breach systems, and there's a shocking fact. Cyber attacks happens every 39 seconds somewhere in the world.
Every 39 seconds? That's terrifying.
It really is. Cybercrime is accepted to cost the global economy $10.5 trillion annually by 2025. More than all natural disasters combined. And 95% of breaches are due to human error, weak passwords, careless clicks, or outdated systems.
That's a wake-up call for all of us. Any advice for normal users like us?
Definitely use strong passwords, enable two-step authentications, and stay alert from phishing scams. Remember, cybersecurity is not just an IT issue, it's a personal responsibility.
That's a great reminder, Uncle Soliha. Thank you, Ahmed and Solina, for such an engaging and informative session. Today we discovered that the future of computing is built on three strong pillars. Artificial intelligence that empowers machines to think and learn. Cloud computing which connects the world and fuel innovation. And cybersecurity which safeguards our digital lives. Here's one last fun fact for our audience. In just one internet minute, over 231 millions of emails are sent, 500 hours of YouTube videos are uploaded, and 1.4 million people log into Facebook. All powered by AI, cybersecurity, and cloud computing. It's amazing how intertwined these systems are, and even more amazing how much opportunities they bring. To our audience, thank you for joining us for Tech Talk Series Episode 1. Stay tuned for Episode 2 where we will explore the beautiful wonders of technologies. Until then, stay tuned, stay secure, and stay innovative.